Good morning, Shlog fans. It is a crazy day today. The governor of the state of Colorado has said that everybody has to stay home unless you are essential at work, or you have to go get groceries, or you have to walk your pet, or lots and lots and lots of exceptions. So it's an interesting order, because I read through the list of essential workers and essential jobs, and as far as I can tell, you could pretty much make a case that every job is essential. And I don't know if that's on purpose. I don't know if he's trying to give a loophole to everyone to go to work, or if it's just ridiculous politics. But I've deemed motorcycle shops as essential. So I'm going to work. And part of that is because I have so much stinking work to do, so much stinking work, that I gotta go. People are gonna be yelling at me like crazy if I don't get some of this stuff done. I got some ATVs. I won't film that, I promise. But they gotta get done because people are burning ditches and taking care of their farms and ranches and things like that. And they gotta get their stuff, dude. They gotta go to work because, I don't know if you guys all know, but animals and grass and hay and crops don't stop growing because of the coronavirus. So there we go. It's a thing. So yep, I am on my way. Actually, I'm going to the grocery store because, again, that was the thing that they were allowed to do. I'm going to the grocery store to hopefully buy some more coffee because I am running dangerously low at home and at the shop. That's not good. So I got to buy some coffee and maybe some snacks. And then I'm going to go into the shop and hammer down, get a ton of work done. The Schlogs may get a little short here because I seriously have so much work to do. I won't be able to film everything. So what I'll do is just film. My plan is to film one thing a day for the next while until I get caught back up. And so I'll probably try to pick one thing a day, and then, obviously we'll have our mail time story, things like that happen, but just kind of one job a day for now. And I'll probably film everything if it's interesting and I think I can put it together a specific video on it. But anyway, I know this is a long intro, guys. I love you. Let's get to the daily Shlog. All right, guys, we're at the shop. We got things pushed out, at least some things pushed out. It's craziness, as always. But today, right now, we are going to work on that beautiful machine, and I am so excited. I'm going to push that thing back up onto the lift, change the clutch cover gasket first, and then work on the fork seals, and then we'll do tires. And I think that's all we got to do. Everything else seems to be working just fine on the bike. Yeah, I'm excited. Here we go. This thing is so cool. Oh, it is so cool. Having been a big fan of On Any Sunday, this thing is just awesome. It is such a rad piece of machinery. And like I said, it runs and works just fine. Just gonna do some fork seals, replace this big gasket, and put tires on it and tubes, and then I think we're going to take it for a test ride today. The owner told me to please ride it around because he says it's awesome. So yeah, here we go, guys. This is going to be sweet. I bet that bolt's been in there a while. There we go. There's one. Sweet. These are super simple forks. I'm gonna go take them over to the parts washer and clean them up. And I'll be back and we'll put them back together. I'm going to have to make a phone call to see how much oil I put in them because I don't know off the top of my head. But sweet, man, this is awesome. I love working on this stuff. All right, so we got them all cleaned up. This is what an old school damper rod style suspension looks like, but this is a fancy one because Huskies had awesome suspension back in the day. That is really cool to see, honestly. These are so cool. Like, oh, this bike is just so cool. So, there you go. There we go. And so the way these things work, it's a little bit different. So this is like, it's kind of like just two oil seals, and then the dust seal is this big guy that we'll clean up and put back on. All right, sweet. I just got off the phone with vintagehusky.com. Super good dude. That's where I got the parts. I'll put a link to his website in the description. The guy's awesome. Super helpful. I just called him and said, hey, I got a 74 WR, 250 WR. How much oil? He's like 6.5 ounces. He knows everything top of his head. Super good dude. So that's what we're going to pour in this thing, button it back up, put it back on the bike. We'll do the other fork seal, change a tire, and then we'll do the clutch cover. All right, guys, it's been absolute craziness here. So much work, which is so cool. I just love it. Oh, I'm so stoked. Busy hands are happy hands. We got the Husqvarna pretty much done. You see it is leaking a little oil there. That's because when I took the clutch cover off to replace the gasket, this seal on the shifter was leaking, and I didn't have one. I'd hoped that I maybe had one that was like a KTM one that would work, but I didn't. But fortunately, Napa has one, and they're going to have it here tomorrow, so this will be done. But look at this thing. I'm telling you, man, that is just a beautiful motorcycle. And the new tires, seriously, new modern knobbies just make this thing absolutely wicked looking. I'm just so thankful to get to work on this motorcycle. Yeah, it's just really cool. So that's awesome. I did a massive job on that four-wheeler, which is what most of the day was taken up with. 2 CV joints, fixed the starter, full service. It was nuts. So anyway, whatever. Didn't film that. Not gonna ever film that because it's so not exciting. But it's work, and it pays well. So thank you very much. Really happy about that. Zach was not here today. He had to get his trailer inspected that he built, so he couldn't make it down. But he'll be back tomorrow to hopefully finish this thing up. Everything looks great. But yeah, it's gonna be good to go tomorrow afternoon. And now I gotta change a tire because it's what we do. Change tires, do whatever. So
no shalom.
Gotta turn the music down, otherwise I get demonetized. So here's a good one, guys. This kid brought this wheel in with his dad, and it was flat, and he's like, yeah, I just need a tube. And I was like, are you sure you don't want a tire? And his dad's like, dude, buy a tire. So fortunately, between his dad and I, we talked him into a new tire. So the tire we're going with, I really like this tire. So it's the Pirelli MX Extra rear. I don't actually like the front tire very much, but the rear tire is a really good tire. It kind of looks like a Bridgestone X30 or 404. It's an intermediate terrain moto tire, and I really like it. They're like $74 for 19, so it's a pretty good deal. And yeah, I think it's a great tire. It works good. It works okay everywhere. It's not just brilliant anywhere, but it works pretty good. And it lasts pretty long. So yeah, gonna mount this thing up. I think it'll be basically done for the day. I gotta unload my kids' bikes and get my bike ready. It's had no service to it recently, so I at least gotta change the air filter. Sweet, tire's done. It's 3:41. So we actually have some time to get some stuff done. Oh, let's see. Might pull up, I got a KTM 65 needs a service. Might pull that up on the lift and at least get started on that. Get the air filter cleaned. Then I gotta yank my kids' bikes out of my van. But we are going riding, so make sure you stick with us for the video, because we're going riding out of Peach and we're gonna have a ton of fun. Hopefully a bunch of people show up and we go rip and tear and ride dirt bikes. All right, heading to Peach Valley for Thursday night ride. It's gonna be awesome. It's definitely windy, so gonna stay off of the ridges, I believe. At least off most of the ridges, because it gets a little bit sketchy out there when the wind's howling like it is right now. And the wind howls here every spring, because that's just what it does with mountains near that have snow on them. So yeah, guys, awesome day. I just can't express how much I love you, how much I love dirt bikes, and how much I love this industry. Join me for an awesome night ride. All right, another Thursday night ride, baby. Gonna be good. Great dude, local guy. Man, I'm still running that MX208 SR, and in these dry slick conditions, man, it works really good. I'm surprised at the grip I'm getting on these rocks. I'm surprised. I'm telling you, this rear tire is actually really good. Like when it's dry, no go when it's wet. But right now, it's super grip. I'm surprised, and it looks like it's brand new. Yeah. So the thing I'm focusing on tonight for practice is smoother throttle. I had a really good rider, an ex-coach, comment that my throttle control is not that great, and I would agree with that. So, you guys comment below, tell me how you think I'm doing.
Dirt bikes. Lance! Go to the right! Yeah, go right and drop straight off. Yep. Yeah! Nice! Let's go that way, a little more single track, like tighter stuff if we go this way.
Across the road?
And we'll jump out, cross the road, and go that way.
That was fun.
Yeah. So that's Black Ridge.
Black Ridge, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I kind of wasn't sure what to expect. I was like, okay, you know,
Yeah.
I want to rip around a corner too fast. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. All of a sudden there's air. Give them some space. He's in his 60s. He's got a 2019 300XC. He's got a Recluse, a left-hand brake, and suspension done by Kraft. And I think he's getting along just great. He finally got he had Kraft lower it. It's not super tall. This is a tight section. This is always a tough one to do with your feet on the pegs. It's always my goal though. No dabs. Nice. That dumb rack. See, that's where the recluse is really nice. Right like that. What a brilliant day. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that this is 15 minutes from the shop. 15 minutes and 80,000 acres of the most amazing desert riding. And I know a lot of you guys are like the trees way more and mountains way more, and I love all that stuff, man. I just like it. If I'm on two wheels, I'm stoked. Gonna head on back. Yeah!
Yeah, appreciate the ride, Marty.
Oh, you bet, man. That was a blast. That was a ton of fun.